Howdy everyone, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 3 Remake on Inferno mode. I am the Black Shadow. The first video went pretty well overall. Getting through the first sections of the game here, the first sort of downtown area here. About to make our way to the substation, and then we'll need to then make our way back into the control room, and then get back to the subway station itself. All the while, of course, we'll be dodging Nemesis along the way, which should prove to be very interesting. It's gone not too bad for us so far, and to be honest, I'm not too shocked by this. To be fair, when I did this on Nightmare, I didn't really have any particular issues until the way back, although that might change now because most enemies are going to be hitting me pretty damn hard, I expect. But we'll see how we go, folks. First things first, we got Betrayal to see. I still love Jill's face in this, it's kind of amusing. And then there's something I want to discuss with you guys about, I've realised about this game.
UBCS?
Yeah, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, all right? I'm not infected. No, wait, please!
Damn.
What the fuck?
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars, this soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
He would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation. Go back to the subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
What a heartless fucker, eh? Fascinating. So something that I've realised about this game, folks. So I don't know if it's just me, but I get the impression. Oh, Bobby, we can put the bolt cutters away. We'll do it later on. Is that we don't like? I think this game has a bigger jump from hardcore to Nightmare than I think it does from Nightmare to Inferno, and I say it specifically for a reason because the change is how you have to play this game. So when we were playing this on Nightmare on stream, it became very apparent to me at like the back end of the game. And I suppose something that's going to become more and more, and it's going to be just the case going forward for the game now. As you go through the game normally on hardcore mode, the game isn't all that difficult. And the game will provide you enough supplies to deal with pretty much anything that comes your way. You know, you've got enough ammunition and weaponry to take on most fights, even though at times I'm running a little bit short on weaponry. As a result, you don't actually have to do very much dodging in the game. You generally have enough you have enough to fight. It's not until, you know, like you get to the... And even the last boss fight on hardcore, you take out the buboes, it stuns Nemesis, and then you basically just stun lock it to death and win. However, it became very apparent on Nightmare that although we were able to take out most of the main game... That was a shot. Yeah, that was good stuff. You take on the most of the main game on Nemesis... most of the main game on Nightmare is not too dissimilar. And then you get to the last boss fight. And the problem is you have with the last boss fight is that suddenly the stunning doesn't work. And then you suddenly have to learn how to dodge all Nemesis attacks. And as was shown, I wasn't very good at that. So, and while Nightmare, I think, is going to have a lot of the same sort of situations where I will need to... I don't have a frag grenade, do I? Would this work on the parasites? I don't think it would. These aren't like Las Plaga. We may just have to run this, everyone. I ain't using my ammo on these guys. Ready? Go! Ow. Good start. Just keep dodging. Now, you're only allowed to dodge 3 times, and then you kind of like, yeah, so what happens here, you can dodge like 3 times, and then you kind of like have a longer pause there. It's kind of like a sort of a semi-exhaustion. You can't just abuse the feature. That was a little bit more damage than I would have liked, but oh well. We've got a bit of blood on our back of our trails as well. So anyways, the point I'm making here, folks, is that I think this game has a bigger jump from hardcore to Nightmare, because suddenly you have to, at the end of the game, you have to take on the last boss fight completely differently. compared to how you did on, the rest of the game. And that's not to say that the jump from Nightmare to Inferno is not a lot, because I'm sure enemies are going to beat the shit out of me. Notice also got a couple of hits there, didn't go straight onto danger. That's good. But it's just something that I've thought about, and I've thought that maybe, that was some decent shooting. There's a dude up here, of course. I kind of want to have to waste all my ammo on these guys. I might just try and down him. And just make a run. Yeah, we're just going to make a run here. We can come back and get the supplies later on. It'll be fine. Yeah, just something I thought about, folks, about that. And I'll have to see how I feel at the end of this here. Obviously, no hit patch, because we've already got it. Do you have a typewriter up here? That's useful. Substation facts. Gonna hold on to the healthy. I also want to conduct another sort of mini experiment here. Because I don't actually know if this will work or not. We can put that away. We won't need that. We probably don't need the flash grenade, to be honest. It's not going to be of much use here, I don't imagine. That should be fine. Besides, those grenades are going to be very useful on the way back, like, for sure. Which means we got this situation, this whole place.
Oh, smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
No, nor do I. So yeah, we'll see how I sort of feel at the end of the game. But yeah, that's the problem with when you suddenly have to learn how to dodge everything when you've not had to dodge anything. It's suddenly like it's not quite playing a new game, but it's not a million miles away from it. So
If only I had my lockpick.
And that will be very important with all the boss fights, because I imagine every boss fight, like I get one hit kill pretty much. I imagine that because I'm not running any defense items. So. Well.
Oh my god.
He's dead. Still not died to the parasites. Haven't seen dying to the parasites. I'm okay living the rest of my life not seeing how one dies to parasites. Right, we're going to break this. So. Green herbs are used to obviously get the parasites out of your body. I'm curious, what happens if you use a red and a green? Does it still get the parasites out? Like, I assume it would do, right? Let's see. Don't need to see this cutscene again. I've seen this enough fucking times. Definitely works. Good.
Get it? Fucking gross.
That is still grim as heck. Right then. Here we go. This is always fun. So we've got our whole substation area. Now, it has been suggested that maybe there's actually a better way of doing the substation than I've been doing. A much quicker route. Rather than doing these two bits first and then swing around to the ladder for the third one here, it might be quicker to actually go all the way down here, do this one first, up the ladder, down the other side to the second one's here, and then do these two on the way back. There might actually be a more efficient way of doing this, so that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and do. So I haven't died yet in this run, though, and I don't intend to start today. So yeah, so we won't go down there. We will head up here, though. Grab a green herb. There's another green herb around the corner. Not that one. That's just a trap. Here it is. Here's the first console. Likely to get attacked here, though.
Here we go.
Hello. Well, you're too late, buddy. Nice. Good. Here's a fancy box hiding up here, by the way, folks. Very sneaky. We will use that. There's our red jewel. I believe that gives the... That one could give the second hit pouch. I can't remember. Here's something I missed in the first run of this game, by the way. Chad's notes. This guy didn't know that you could use green herbs to save him. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. Not good. Gun rounds. Okay. Now, we are very likely going to end up into some combat here, which I'm okay with. I'm okay having a bit of a throwdown. We have the supplies to do it, so... Oh, hello! Shit. Ow! That hurt. Damn. One little snack from full health down to orange caution. Oof. That's bad times. Remember, these things do, of course, respawn, so... Oh, Lord! Oh, you bastards. Oh, no, there's so many of these things. Bastards. Oh, no, you don't. Right, let's get out of here. Oh, I don't want to spend any more time than necessary. Kind of difficult spot, though. It's tempting to rush, but I don't think rushing is a good idea.
Come on.
Here comes all these things. Alright, this one's next. This is could be fun. Oh, we have to dodge. RB! I don't know what happened. I'll take it. Ah, that was a hit, though. Oh, that needs healing. Nice. Number 4. Let's get the hell out of here.
Done. Time to get the hell out of here.
Run, 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 run. Gonna run and do some cool dodges. If this is the last time I ever go through this area in my life, I'm okay with that.
Okay. All that leaves is the main power switch.
Time to fry.
Enjoy that.
Still ugly. So I'm just crawling over the place. Hideous. Hideous. Alright. Okay, so... this is where things start deteriorating for us now. I am going to take the Magnum with me, because I think we're going to need it. What do I take health-wise? First aid? I should probably take some extra health with me, just in case this goes to pot. I'm tempted to use the green herb. I could take a grenade with me, as a backup as well. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll run with this. Do I need the knife? Probably don't need the knife right now, so that can go away. It gives us a bit of inventory space to do some bits and pieces, pick up some goods. Sounds good to me. We are going to save the game. See, again, notice here at the top there is no no auto-save going on, so we are resistant down to manual saving.
Carlos, it's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner.
God damn it, Jill. Oh, well, never mind. Handgun rounds, 15 of them. Also some more gunpowder. Okay, that's good. Is anything else down here? Nah, that's pretty much it. Right. Okay. So, I don't really want to be using mag rounds if I don't have to. I'm going to need these at the end of the game. However, if I do feel a need to... I've got a choice. I either try and down Nemesis and make a run for it. I think I'm better off just trying to run and, like, magnuming anything the way I need to, though. This is going to be tight. This is going to be tight. This was pretty bad in the Nemesis, in the Nightmare run, so... we know it's coming. So just dodge and book it, and just hope. And try not to get caught watching behind me.
Are you shitting me?
No, he's not. He's really not. Oh, no! that's bad. I have to heal. No, wrong gun. You're going down, though. Whoa.
Carlos, that thing is still alive. It's after me.
What? Run! Come back to the station.
Not until I get traffic control online.
That didn't go too bad. That wasn't great, but that could have been significantly worse. So I will take it. I'll take it for now. I really wish I'd taken the shotgun. That would have been better in that situation. Oh, well, I didn't have it on me. It is what it is. Right. We'll take the gunpowder. Combine that. Right. Bolt cutters, we will need these back. I don't know if I'm going to be going via the donut store. I'm not sure yet. So we'll just take both with us here. I reckon we drop the Magnum. We've got a flash grenade should we need it. Better yet, take frags. I think that's a better idea. How's our health? It's fine. We didn't get it by Nemesis, so I don't know what state that's going to put us in if we do get it here. I'm guessing maybe insta-danger? Again, not sure. Hard to know. We'll see. Man, I really should have brought that shotgun. No, I didn't do it, so... Okay. First things first, I want to get this done, I reckon. We'll get these stores done next. He tried to make a run for the ladder. It didn't work, so... Good shot, Shadow. Right. We will take these guys down. I'm noticing a distinct lack of critical hits, by the way. You know, occasionally you're getting like those critical headshots and stuff. Noticing that they are basically not happening anymore now. Maybe they're out. Maybe they're removed in Nightmare. Very possible. Yeah, let's make sure they're dead. So we're gonna make a run for the stores first, I reckon. There he is. Oh, no you don't. Wow, that hurt. Also, that was a quick animation. Oh, well, I got lucky. Not anymore. Oh, I've pissed this up. Oh, I made an absolute botch of that. That was bad, bad play. No excuses there, folks. That was just bad. Don't do it. Uh-oh. Oh no! Let me in, you bastard! Ooh. Just 2 Magnum rounds. That sucks. That's all that's in here. It's not great. Right. Do I fight him? I may have little choice but to have to take him down here. We are a long way away from any kind of item box. Let's dance. He's down. I'd like the crate, please, wherever it is. Where's the supply? You piece of shit game. Oh! How am I not dead? I don't know. Would you leave me alone? Uh-oh. No. Come on, you fucker. Where was my supply crate? It was nowhere. Very, very rude. Are there no supply crates anymore? Maybe there isn't. In case of emergency brake, right? Damn. I downed him for nothing? That sucks. Poor frags. Could have used them for something. Well, never mind. That's the way it goes. We got a spare one. In case of... well, I don't know what. Railway. Let's take these guys out from distance. While we can. Did I say you could go at that sort of speed? I don't believe I did, buddy. Shit. Right, one's enough. Oh, what a dodge! Oh, it hit me on the way through. Yeah. Couldn't react. Couldn't react. I suspect this is how I'm basically going to die a lot in this game. Is chain hits. I'm very, very sure that's how I'm basically going to die, is chain hits. There's my last autosave, folks. Back at the start of the game. Cheers, game.
Are you shitting me? Carlos, that thing is still alive.
That was better.
It's after me.
What? Run! Come back to the station.
That was much better.
Not until I get traffic control online.
Maybe I can play this game, folks. Maybe I can play this game. Alright, then. So, given the fact that, yeah, I'm pretty worried by the fact he didn't drop any supply crates. So, I guess there's no supply crates in Inferno? That sucks. Then there really is no interest in trying to take on Nemesis. You're just best off avoiding him, which means frag grenades. Like, frag grenades are a good way of getting Nemesis down, but I don't really see much value in them anymore now. As far as it comes to him, I might as well seek the frag grenades for, like, other things. I don't know what, but I suppose I might as well, so... let's put the Hawk down. And we'll run with this, I reckon. This will be fine. It should be acceptable. Yeah. Need the bolt cutters, need the lockpick obviously still as we go through. Seems reasonable. Right. I don't see a lot of point in going in there. Like, 2 Magnum rounds, like, I'm actually considering not even bothering going in there. I may not bother. 2 Magnum rounds is not going to save the day. Now, the problem you've got here, folks, is that if we go up the ladder, which I kind of want to do, this happens. Nemesis comes for us here, so... Wow, that man's got some fucking speed on him. That sucked. Oh! Oh, you can come through the thing. I didn't realize you could do that. Huh. Well, things you learn, folks. Hello. Well, guess I am going to have to take you down. Stupid zombies. God damn it. So if you go for the ladder, he kind of like, he like jumps you and kind of like hits you before you get a chance to react. So maybe I do need to go through the street. There's definitely no more critical hits, folks. That definitely appears to have stopped. Right, we will make a run for the toy shop then. We'll do it now. There we go. Oh, bastard. No. Don't do... Oh, he's going to get me here. I fucked it. Went for the haymaker or uppercut or whatever that was. Oh, for the love of Christ. Right, second attempt. Doing it for Mega Man. Just hold tight while I just unlock this door here. Cheers, Nemi. Do it then, Yeah, it's all about dodging here. At least he doesn't one-hit kill me. Yet. He probably does later on, though, I would imagine. Alright. Donut shot. Here we go. Where's he going to come from? There, right. Keep an eye. Oh, horrible. Oh, that's unlucky. Oh, well, I got away with it. Good dodging got me out of that one. Duck and weave down the steps. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Bastard, no. Right, we're going to keep running here. Oh, he's in. He's chasing me. Oh! Oh, this is awkward. He's on the stairs. Bad dodge. Wow, that was one hit. There you go, folks. This is why you're meant to use defense items in this game, because you can definitely get one hit in this game. Like that. Like that. Now, there is one other question that there's one last question I need to kind of make a decision on about how I feel of Resident Evil 3 Remake. And it is this. Resident Evil 3 does not have alternate campaigns or ghost files or anything like that. And there have been questions from a lot of people, including myself, regarding this game's replayability. Now, obviously you got your first playthrough, be it on whatever you want, standard, hardcore, whatever. The Nightmare run is actually kind of sort of enjoyable in that a lot of things do actually change up. So it is not a million miles away from a second campaign. Is Inferno gonna be worth playing? That's the question, right? As I nearly screwed that one up. Is Inferno gonna be worth the trouble in playing? Well, I mean, that's not what I intended. I was trying to, like, I was trying to basically, like, double up, because remember the Magnum Pierces? That's what I was going for there. I mean... Oh! Well, lucky boy! I didn't deserve any of that. That was, like, a total fluke. I wasn't even using RB. I aimed there. That was interesting. Oh, shit. Ah, damn it. I nearly got through.
Carlos, that thing is still alive. It's after me.
What? Run! Come back to the station.
Not until I get traffic control online.
But yeah, so that's something I've got to work out, basically. And the decision I have to make here is, do I think that Inferno mode is going to be worth playing as a mode? Like, you know. And my early thoughts is... no. Like, I'm not... I know I'm only, what? An hour's worth of playing this at the moment. Great. The point I'm trying to make here is that this game has replayability issues in that there isn't a lot of replayability in this. I suppose I should probably save the game here. That would be a good idea. I've got infinite saves. I might as well damn well use it. Rather than I keep doing that section again and again and again. And that's something I just got to work out is, like, you know, is it worth, like, if I knew someone who kind of liked, enjoyed playing Resident Evil, would I say, you've got to play Nightmare, you've got to play Inferno? You know, I actually reckon I would say a lot of people, have a crack with Nightmare. I think it changed up enough about the game to make it overall enjoyable. But Inferno, I think, is just going to turn into a load of, dodging. And that may not be one's idea of a fun game experience. Oh, this is a problem. Changing plans. We're going this way instead. You know, it's just a load of dodging and then a lot of reloading. That's bad. Oh, God, he's in here. God damn you! Stop it, Nemesis! You're being very rude. Uh-oh. Also, one thing I've noticed as well is that, yeah, in those situations, you can actually... Oh, bollocks! I'm dead. Yeah. And this is what happens, you know, like, full health there, and you just, like, one, like, half error, and that's it, you're dead, and you have to restart. And you're gonna be doing this again and again and again until you get it right. And then you move on to the next section, and you bring up the same section of having to do it again and again and again until you get it right again. Now, the closest thing I can think of as a comparison to this is probably, like, off the top of my head, like, I can't compare it to, say, Professional. Like, in, like, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5. It's totally different. It's not even close. The closest I can think of is, like, if you were to do, like, say, Inferno, for Revelations 1 comes to mind. Especially if you want to try and do that off base. That you are not meant to do that on base, like, even remotely. You know, and, like, this is, like, it's, like, ridiculously unforgiving. But the thing is, there's a borderline you have to find between unforgiving and just making the player start and start again. But then, again, the problem is, I am then playing this without defense items. And the defense items probably rebalance it all. But then, then there's another problem with this. Well, just chain hit there. And then you have another problem here. In that you then start basically, if you have to go into the shop to buy items to improve your defense, and then you buy kit pouches to get them early so you can basically carry that with you, doesn't that then completely defeat the whole point of this? If you have to go into the shop and buy, you know, buy weapons you wouldn't have access to, you know, buy items that gives you greater healing effect, greater defense, more damage. You've got the ammo press, which gives you, you know, more crafting to basically allow you to take on nightmare mode. Doesn't that completely negate the whole point of why you're doing this? I mean, maybe this is me, but it's not my idea of a video game. Be it in this age or any other, where in order to take on the hardest difficulty, you have to have beaten the game a couple of times to get enough points to go into a post-game shop to buy special items to have on your inventory so you can take on the hardest difficulty. It just completely, like, that's not my idea of how to play a video game, you know? It's not my idea of design either. It just seems kind of, like, redundant. Right, we're going to take a different route here. We're going to ignore that that toy store. Which way are you going? Oh, shit. Oh, my dodging. My dodging is terrible in this game. I'm not a very good dodger, as if that's not apparent enough. Oh, so where's this guy freaking teleport from anyways? There, well, okay. Come on, come on, come on. No point in using the barrel to down this guy. I'm not intending to down him. And it's not worth me trying to down him anymore anyways, because again, like, no supply chests. Oh, fuck me. Well, I'm apparently in my inventory. Nemesis keeps doing this like that. You see how fucking quick I got hit there? Like, it's just like, it's pretty, like, just doesn't end. It's pretty insane. But yeah, so that's something that I have to try and work out, you know, do I think Nightmare is worth it, or Inferno is worth it? And at this point, I have to give the answer of, I don't think it is. It's, you know, only 8% of players, 8.5% I believe of players have ever beaten this, but I wouldn't be pushing to say that heart number should go in particularly high at the moment. And that's a problem. Because this game only has one campaign, so it needs the higher difficulties to add to its replayability. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that I'm not enjoying this, but, like, this is hardly essential play, like, remotely. Well, we'll see.
Carlos, I'm in the control room. Now what?
Nice. Now you gotta plot out a route.
Okay, give me a second.
Let's get this open. Do need to get the locker open in the donut store, though. We do need to do that. Some shotgun shells for us there. Very good. Let's do this puzzle quickly.
All right, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
There we go. That's all done.
Valid route confirmed.
Nice, easy puzzle.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Chill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
I didn't actually realize that, actually. If you're not too sure, like, what the numbers are exactly, it actually, you can read it there. FA, RA, SA2. You can actually work it out from here. That's interesting to know, folks. I totally didn't realize that. Oh. Well, there you go. Another way, an alternate way of solving that puzzle. Awesome. Right then, we need to get out of here. Yeah, you're going to do that bullshit. Of course you are. Jill, you've been fighting this, like, all afternoon. This is no change. Right, so now we go into the donut store. The Nemesis will not bother us for a short moment. He always takes a wide berth. Let's just get out nice and easy. So now we go into the donut... That's a lot of dudes. So now we go into the donut store, nice and safe here. Get whatever in here. And then we gotta make a mad dash for the exit. Which could be interesting. We're gonna need that hand grenade. Again, bear in mind, obviously do note that we have no, I'm gonna put the flash away. We'll keep the flashes for later. But we have no, no save area in here. So we're just gonna take some, well, eventually, I'm gonna actually open my inventory correctly and take some health with me. We'll take that, and that should suffice. I need the lockpick still, don't I? Yeah, I do. If I want to make a run for those two Magnum rounds, I can do so, but we'll see how things play out here. I may not make a run for it. We'll see how we go. Ready?
What the hell was it doing to them?
How does that actually work, by the way? Anyone know? Oh, no! Also, it takes so goddamn long to get yourself out of those grabs, by the way. Like, that's pretty crazy. We're going to use this. So the idea, I think I'm just going to, well, not do that. I need to, like... God damn you, Nemesis. Would you give up, buddy? Oh, wow, I actually dodged the tentacles for once. I'll take it. Right, we'll grab the 2 Magnum rounds. There's not much difference between grabbing them now. We will have to kind of, like, circumvent him, though, and then make a run for it. There's some fun out here, but the idea is we're going to use the frag grenades to deal with that. That's the plan. Offer Special Edition. Yeah. Alright, here we go. I might try and get his core, actually. If he presents it. See? It's like one mistake, and then it's like, there you go. That's, that is a bit of a problem. Alright. So, good news, folks, this time. Oh, bollocks. I've already done the toy store. I've already got hold of the Magnum rounds for this time round, so that's good. Right, we're going to have to do a bit of loop-de-loop here. Right, you want to go that way? No. Where you going, Nemi? Nemi? That parasite thing is trying to get me from back there. It's kind of rude. Yeah, it works. So we don't have to go in there, so we should be able to just be able to run here, unless he just jumps and, like, stuns me here. Oh, he didn't. That was nice. Oh, he's very close, though. Lucky! I have to be honest with you guys. I'm not enjoying this. Like, at all. Like, not even remotely. Maybe that tells a story, folks. Like, you know, when I think of Resident Evil 2, which I have to compare this to, because, like, you have to compare these games to something, and people can blame me for comparing this to Resident Evil 3 and say, well, it's 9 years old. How can you compare it to that? I'm like, well, I can definitely do that. You compare it to Resident Evil 2 and, like, doing the game a couple of times. You know, we did the first couple of campaigns. They were great. I enjoyed doing the Ghost Survivors. And I would have played through the alternate A and B scenarios if I was able to keep hold of the console, which I wasn't able to, which is why I only did it like a couple of weeks ago on stream. But no, I'm just you scumbag. No, I'm just honestly not enjoying this run at all. Like, it's just, you know, I've done the campaign once, great. Hardcore, that was fine. We did it again on Nightmare, but like this just all this really is Nightmare, but like you can get down quicker and there's less saves. So if you do die, you've just got to redo like a more of the game. And it's not enough. It just doesn't do it for me, folks. It just doesn't do it for me. You know? Yeah, I have to say it, folks, because, like, I'm always want to try and be honest with you guys, especially when it comes to Resident Evil and my thoughts and opinions on
Carlos,
on the game and that.
Now what?
Nice. Now you gotta plot out a route.
Okay, give me a sec.
I'm not enjoying this. Like, at all. I'm really not enjoying this. And it's weird. It's like, there's a part of me that is wanting to enjoy it and enjoy the challenge, but the problem is the challenge is like it's kind of flawed, you know? Because again, it's like,
All right,
the game is set up to be difficult, and I am okay with it being set up to be difficult, you know? That makes some sense. Fine.
Program that in.
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
I can't actually press enter until she finishes speaking, by the way.
Carlos, it's me.
But yes, that's the point I made. Like, you know, Inferno here on its base is very brutal. I mean, I have now spent about an hour doing this entire section. It doesn't, again, I'm not the best dodger in the world, so that's not helping the situation. I'm not the greatest at the mechanics, you know, and then the argument is, well, if you're struggling, buy some items from the shop, and that should make your life easier. But then again, the argument is then, what's the point? Why would I bother? You know, like the Samurai Edge I've got because it's kind of cool to have. And it does make the touch of the game a touch easier. It helps, you know, at the start. You know, so it's not so damn brutal immediately. But beyond that, it's again like them, you know, again, what's the point of me buying stuff to you know, make Inferno easier? I might as well just play Nightmare again. And then why would I bother playing Nightmare again? I've already beat it once. And that's a real issue that there is currently, you know. That is just the honest truth, you guys, and I'm not gonna lie to you. That is just like what I'm seeing and how I'm feeling about the game. Like, doing this, it's just I'm not, you know, and especially when I'm thinking about, like, you know, when I've got Resident Evil Resistance, for example, and I know I might get some criticism for this for bringing up Resistance. I imagine that will probably happen here. But I've put in, like, about 160-odd hours or something into Resistance. And I'm really, really enjoying Resistance. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a nice little game. It's improving as the days go, and now the quality of life patches are going on. And I wish more people would play it. I'm really enjoying Resistance. It's challenging as well at times. So I'm kind of in this weird... I'm in this situation of... This is challenging... But to the point of, if you fail a section at the very end, like we just did, I then have to redo, like, the past 5-6 minutes to have another crack at that. And if I fail it again, I'll do the last 5-6 minutes again. And then, I know, and then you could argue, well, you know, it's kind of old-fashioned, you know, it's old-school gaming, right? You know, if you fail something, you got to keep doing it until you get it right. But, like... It's not that I don't have time for that anymore. It's that I think gaming can be so much more than that. And I'm playing this right now, and I'm kind of waiting for this game to give me a reason why I should be playing Inferno and, like, enjoying it. And I'm just not seeing it. If you want the challenge, play Nightmare. Nightmare is that nice balance, you know. All right, at the end boss fight, I got a little bit annoyed towards the very back end, because I was like, ugh. Done the thing, by the way. You know, I was getting a touch bit annoyed because I was getting towards the back end, and it was like, you know, the end boss fight was a little annoying because I haven't used to get dodging its attacks. But once you learn to dodge its attacks, it actually wasn't a bad boss fight. But I don't play Resident Evil games to fail a section and then redo 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 minutes of my life. You know. Well, I'm very lucky there. Didn't deserve that. Well, he gets a parting hit on me. Do I have health? I'm probably getting killed in one hit now. Well, if I let him, he will. Let's just get out of here. But yeah, so it's a I thought I'd enjoy doing Inferno mode significantly more than I thought I would. And for that to be the case in a Resident Evil game, that's a real problem. That's a real problem. And the problem is here, is that I just feel like this situation that's going on now, we are in...
Now what?
You know, the game's only just started.
Okay, give me a second.
So there's bound to be other situations in this game where this is going to happen again. And I'm going to get into these, you know, like... You know, be a future boss fights. I know for a fact that basically the end boss fight is just going to be I have to do it perfectly or I die.
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
Valid route confirmed.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Chill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
And it's not that I'm not scared of the challenge. It's just I have like no desire to do it. I've got no desire to play Resident Evil 3 Remake. I'm trying to think of the last Resident Evil game I've ever said that about. That I am playing it and have, like, almost no desire to play it. I mean, we joked about it with Gaiden last year. But that was because of, you know, that's because of Gaiden. You know, Gaiden, it's not aged very well. It was a bit of a joke, that sort of thing. I never said that once about Resident Evil 2. I don't think I ever said that once about Resident Evil 6. Wow. Is that like as damning a comment as I can make for a Resident Evil game? What was the I need to go back in time with Resident Evil games I've played. So Resident Evil 6. You had right, the argument is I was cooperatively playing, which does help, but the point still stands. Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 4, Revelations 2, you know, like, I've never had this feeling of playing the game and just having no desire to play it on its hardest difficulty, and that is just... It's so weird. It's so weird, folks. Like, I can't even... Like, I'm trying to reconcile it. It's just... so strange. Right, I like to think we've got it this time. I really would. I've just, like, brought so much damn health with me here. And would like to think that will be enough. I think nice as well with with Nemesis. He tends not to actually do that teleporting shit around if you're not looking at him. The moment you stop looking at him, he starts breaking the rules of the game and, like, teleporting all across the place. I've noticed him doing that. I've noticed him doing that. A bit like that. A bit like that. You know what, folks? I'm going to stop the video here. I need some feedback from you guys regarding what do you want me to do? Do you actually want me to carry on with this? Because I don't actually know. Like, let's say I've been here for about almost 90 minutes now, just doing this section in its whole again and again and not making it. And I'm not enjoying it. I think it comes down to an issue. And in fact, let me break this down into as concise an analysis as I can. Resident Evil 3 and its base game is a fun experience. I think the campaign is entertaining and all in all, ultimately enjoyable. And I would definitely recommend everyone to at least give it a blast. You know, get the game on sale, play through the game. You know, I imagine most people will enjoy the run. If you want more than that, play Nightmare. Nightmare makes the game, you know, enemies hit more, but it's not, like, egregiously more. The end boss fight is very different because suddenly you have to dodge everything, so you have to kind of learn how to do that. But other than that, like, it's... For someone like myself, having not bought any items, it's fairly balanced, you know? We died a few times during the run. You know, I think we died, like, what, 7 or 8 times throughout the entire campaign, which wasn't too bad. And that was great. Inferno is... It's doing a challenge for the sake of doing a challenge. And if you decide that Inferno is too difficult as it is, and you need to go to the shop, buy, like, some recovery coins so you regenerate health so you can stand around, you know, defense coins to, you know, take more hits. If you have to, oh, the field manual here, you know, buy the field manual so that you can dodge easier. If you have to buy these items to beat Inferno, I don't see what the point of playing Inferno is. You're just playing it for the sake of playing it and saying, I've done Inferno. And I can't reconcile that. I just can't reconcile that. So let me guys know what you think. If you guys want me to carry on with Inferno, I will carry on with Inferno. And we'll probably get through it. However, it might be a pretty painful experience. If you guys don't want me to go through with it, we'll carry on with this, then I don't think I'm going to. Because I just don't think it warrants it. I don't think this game warrants me, who's played almost every Resident Evil game under the sun, to play through it on its highest difficulty. Because if I've got to do that and have to buy items just so I can do that, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to spend 5-6 hours just playing it for the sake of playing it, when I could be playing it through Nightmare, which is fun, or spend it playing Resistance, which I enjoy, or spend it playing a different video game, or watching a film, or seeing, like, family in these times where everyone's in, like, horrible situations and life kind of sucks. I can't justify playing it as it is. Unless you guys want me to. I never thought I'd say that about a Resident Evil game. Here I am. Thanks for watching, everyone. Very eager to see what your feedback is. I'll, assumably, see you soon.